Good day everyone, my name is John Rial Dino and today I am going to discuss what is GitHub and what is system administration. First, what is GitHub? GitHub is a code hosting platform for version control and collaboration. It lets you and others work together on projects from anywhere. GitHub commands. Git config, a convenience function that is used to set Git configuration values. Git clone, a Git command line utility which is used to target an existing repository and create a clone. Git add, adds a change in the working directory to the staging area. Git diff is a multi-use Git command that when executed runs a diff function on Git data sources. Git reset is to move the current head to the commit specified. And lastly, Git status displays the state of the working directory and the staging area. Importance of GitHub. GitHub is a centralized platform, centralized for all developers around the globe. A person can just host the repository created in Git to the whole world. Using this, it increases the chances of better project development and in less time. GitHub provides you with the easiness of combining the changes and removes the headache of sharing the large code files. If GitHub is not there, you will face a series of challenges in order to work together as a team. The advantages and disadvantages of using GitHub. First, the advantages. Markdown. It allows you to use a simple text editor to write a formatted document. GitHub has some of the best documentation around. Also, GitHub has gists and GitHub pages, which lets you convert one or several files into a working repository. Next, collaboration is an easy solution requiring no step for new users, with no need to connect to the company's VPN. It may be easier to dump everything on a private repository on GitHub. Backup. Using an online repository should never be considered infallible, but it provides a nice and simple way to have their code and version history available online, regardless of what happens to their local machine. Next is the disadvantages. Security. GitHub does offer private repositories, but this isn't necessarily perfect for many. Last is the pricing. Some of GitHub features, as well as features on other online repositories, are locked behind a SaaS paywall. The next is, what is system administration? System administration is the field of work in which someone manages one or more systems, be they software, hardware, servers, or workstations. Responsibilities of a system administrator. A system administrator installs and configures software and hardware, manage network servers and technology tools, set up accounts and workstations, monitor performance and maintain systems according to the requirement, troubleshoots issues and outages, ensures security through access controls, backups, and firewalls, upgrade systems and new releases and models, develop expertise to train staff on new technologies, build an internal wiki with technical documentation, manuals, and IT policies. Things that system administrator should never do. First is, never make firewall and web filter exemptions for machines. This means that a different machine may have that address tomorrow, but the other day is different. One managed by a user that you may never want having the level of freedom. Second is ignoring outgoing firewall rules. If a device is compromised within your network, it can then be used by its remote handlers to generate spam, deploy malware, or host zone data for a malicious domain. Third is placing internet accessible sources on the internal LAN. These include the public zone, which is the internet, the internal LAN, where users and their devices, services, and data reside, and the DMZ, dematerialized zone, or a physical or logical subnetwork. Fourth, allowing DNS zone traffic to any server. If you allow zone transfer to any server, all resource records in the zone are viewable by any host that can contact your DNS server. Fifth, checking your email or surfing the web using your admin account. Admin accounts are the keys to the kingdom that every black hat wants. So you don't want to use your admin account just to surf the web or the internet. Sixth, host more than Active Directory on a domain controller. A domain controller is a machine that runs Windows Active Directory. Hosting anything else on that machine is an invitation to test Murphy's Law. 7. Reuse the same password. A system administrator should never use or reuse the same password. If they do, and an attacker decides to try that password on any service or machine that the system administrator connects to, they will have an easy access. 8. Use administrator credentials to log on to a workstation. If you use your administrator credentials to log on to the machine that is not a domain controller, you are literally handing your credentials to the next attacker. Lastly, the 9th, deploy open Wi-Fi networks. Security should never be sacrificed at the altar of convenience. Steps of becoming a successful system administrator. Earn a bachelor's degree and build tech skills. Take extra courses to become a system administrator. Develop strong intrapersonal skills. Get a job, and lastly, constantly refresh your knowledge. That's all. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.